Okay, so how do you generate leads consistently in 2026 using meta ads and SEO? And should you use one? Should you use the other? So my name is Brandon. Today I'm going to go through this. So firstly, let's look at meta ads. Okay, most of you have probably boosted a post, run some sort of meta ad at some point. How does it work? Is it good? Does it still work in 2026? Okay, the truth is meta ads works in some instances where you can have some sort of desire saying to people, hey, this is what you're wanting to achieve, I can take you there. It's very, very clear of like the pain points. So this is why things like waterproofing, like electric fencing, security systems work really well because they've got that desire of the safety, the lack of a leaking roof, things like that. Okay. Also focusing on the outcome you can bring them through it. So things like buildings, things like frameless glass, those sort of things again also work really well because you can show them the outcome. And third, you can also attract people who are not even looking for you yet because you can show them what's possible. And that's the great part about meta ads. It's also really cost effective. And I'd say for most businesses, it works really, really well. Now, what about SEO? Okay, so if we go on the other side, we look at SEO. SEO is high intent. You're finding people who are specifically looking for your business. They've gone to Google and they said, I need a plumber, I need a frameless glass specialist. So you're getting those high intent people. You're also getting high trust. Generally, people trust people who are high up on Google. The stats show it. They kind of just, there's that feeling of like, oh, these guys are a little bit more legit than they found you on Facebook. Okay. Just what we've seen in the marketplace. And so you get that higher trust, you get that higher intent. The downsides, it does take generally a little bit longer and it is a little bit more up and down compared to the consistency. So we're talking about consistent, leads in 2026. And so the best way we find, and this is what we do in our area expert packages, actually use them together. And the reason we do that, then you get the desire, finding people who aren't looking, showing them the outcome on Facebook. And at the same time, you get that high intent, high trust, all of that from SEO. So let me put it to you this way, okay? You're advertising on Facebook in your local area. We're in Summit West. So let's say, okay, fine, in Summit West, I'm looking to redo my windows. I find your company, I speak to you, get a quote, go, okay, that's interesting. I'm thinking maybe there's a better quote out there. And I go to Google and I look at Google and boom, you come up number one as well. And then your reviews and everything else. That's adding all that high trust, that high intent. The same way, if you've gone on SEO and you've gone to Google and you're going, I'm needing a frameless glass specialist, and boom, we pop up and like, okay, this looks good and everything. Then you happen to be scrolling through Facebook and you see one of our ads. Again, it brings that sort of following you around, high intent sort of system, but in a simple way for smaller businesses like yourself. And so this is where we see really, really big benefits. And so my advice would be if you're wanting to really crack the market, especially if you're in a local area, is do local targeting, meta ads, and SEO. And trust me, you'll see awesome results. And if you're wanting this being done for you, make sure you go to our website and look at our area expert package.